So was John Doney.
Don, he's a poet.
Obviously.
Give it to me, Frankie.
Why? What's the big secret? They dirty or something?
They aren't dirty or something. They just wouldn't interest you, that's all. I forgot I left it there by accident.
Is it yours?
Yes, it's mine, Frankie. Now, will you give me the book?
Mark but this flea, and mark in this thou little thou wish thou density me. It sucked me first and it sucks thee. And then the little flea that two bloods mingle be, down this cannot be said. Us nor sin nor shame nor maidenhead. I'm not dirty, huh?
If you don't stop this,
I wonder about my froth that we tell them did till we loved. Were we not weaned till then, but sucked our country's treasures childishly, or snorted we in the summer sleepers, then 'twas so. But this can. Hey, what are you so excited about?
You don't even know how to read it.
What do you think I was just doing?
Making fun of it like him.
Was I making fun of it? What, hey, come on, what are you crying about?
I'm not crying.
I wasn't making fun of it. I just didn't know how to read it then.
You probably never even saw a poem before.
Yes, I did. I had to read poetry in high school. Paradise Lost by Milton. I had to memorize some of it. You want to hear it?
Thanks anyway.
Okay, so I don't know how to read a poem, right?
Boy, you sure don't.
You do though, huh?
Yes.
How do you know?
I don't know how I know.
Will somebody tell you?
Some people just know some things, that's all.
Okay. Go ahead. You do it.
What?
Read it.
You don't believe me?
You always say I don't believe you. Of course I believe you. I just want to see what's the difference.
I wonder by my troth what thou and I did till we loved. Were we not weaned till then, but sucked on country pleasures childishly? Or snorted we in seven sleepers' den? 'Twas so but this, all pleasures fancies be. If ever any beauty I desired and got, 'twas but a dream of thee. Beautiful dreamer, that's me.
Why?
I told you lie once, Frankie.
You mean you told me something you didn't mean?
No, I never did that. But I'm, older than I said I was even. I'm, 38 years old.
Okay.
And I love you, Frankie. Silly, huh, isn't it?
Consider me, yeah. I mean, I don't see why anyone would want to love me.
You're a kind young man, Frankie.
Why? I mean it.
I know you do. That's why you're kind. If you said that and didn't mean it, you'd be polite but not kind. I shouldn't have told you I know that.
Wait, why?
But once you feel it, you can only go so long before you have to say it.
Wait,
it's like waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Why shouldn't you have told me?
Because once you say it, it could change everything.
They don't change anything.
It isn't enough just to be loved, sweetheart. You have to know what to do with it.
Okay, so what do I have to do with it?
That's what I mean.
What? Well, don't look at me like I'm an idiot. What?
No, I wasn't doing that. I wasn't. I mean, what I mean is that the thing is, I can't tell you what to do with it. Nobody can. I've been good to you, haven't I, Frankie?
Sure you have.
I've given you a lot of things.
And you get it all back too.
From you? No. Maybe someone else will. And that'll be just as good. It's like that game we used to play, Pass It On. You ever play that? You say something or do something to the kid next to you and tell them to pass it on. Sometimes it was something nice, sometimes it was a punch in the arm. Being alive is a lot like that game.
Yeah, I used to play that when I was a kid.
Oh, don't stop.
This is a punch in the arm.
No, you'll pass those on too. You remember you asked me why I picked you, not somebody else?
Yeah, and you said you couldn't say.
No, but I know why I wanted you to come back after the first time and all the times. You ever notice that very often people got ways of talking to each other to avoid talking to each other?
No, not really.
You'll listen, you'll see, but it was hardly ever like that with you and me. Every once in a while in this life, Frankie, somebody talks to somebody else. I mean, talks. It's sweet music, Frankie. You listen for it, you hear? Always your whole life, listen for it. You better get out of here, it's almost time.
No, that's not what I want to do.
What do you want to do? Tomorrow's another day.
It's nice they arranged it like that.
Beat it, fresh kid.
So I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll be here.
Beautiful. Beautiful. It's kind of, I don't know how you did it. You've been away, and I don't know where you worked on it, but it's grown, and the questions that I asked have been answered, I thought, meaning I saw your character changing from the beginning to the end in what happened. It affected you, and you were different at the end than you were at the beginning. It looked like you learned something that you didn't know before, and that she had taught you something. And that's what I was trying to get at. It didn't quite have that before, like some of it, but not like now. And you also looked like you went through something that you didn't expect would happen. And that was beautiful. And so I don't know whether you got to work on it since you've been back.
We met one time before last.
Third Saturday.
Yes, Saturday we met.
Well, then, you see, it shows us that if you work on something as much as you have in the past, and then you take time off, and you come back to it, it's not bad. You can grow. instead of thinking, oh gee, I haven't done it in a year, I'll have to start all over again.
Yeah.
You actually have grown, because it's been in the back of your mind, you know, it's percolating. And then you come back to it, and you know more than you thought, because you've already done it, and you can grow on what you did. And I think that can be very helpful, particularly when you bring back Shakespeare every year, like our Bard at the Bar.
Right.
Instead of always bringing in new stuff, going back and picking out stuff that, and growing with that, even though you haven't rehearsed really with it. Beautiful. Yes, John, director, want to give a few notes?
Really nice work. How well do you guys know, like this is you as people, as the actors, how well do you know each other, like outside of this kind of setting, classes and stuff?
A long time.
Us,
Yeah,
together,
yeah,
in real life,
yeah.
a while, more than 8 years, more than 10 years, maybe 10 years, has been?
Yeah, we're
More or less-
neighbors, of course.
Yeah, 10, maybe 10.
Oh wait, no, I'm not actually in real life.
Oh, us.
Like,
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
yeah.
like 10.
Serge and Marlene.
Oh,
Yeah,
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 so
yeah.
like 10, I wanna say close to 10 years, I would say, a little, because we've taken classes a while back
Oh,
together.
nice, good, I like
So
that.
we have already a good relationship, a good rapport, good chemistry.
I can see that.
Yeah.
See that. I was just interested because you guys really were listening to each other,
Mhm.
and I appreciate that a lot. It was really nice. There were a couple small awkward physicalities,
Mhm.
but I think that has to do with a lot of the table.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, perhaps.
But yeah, but like honestly, no. Like you guys keep using each other as anchors and listening to each other, and it's like it's beautiful. So.
Thank you.
Beautiful, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bravo.